U.S. President Donald Trump has stepped up his attacks on the news media for their coverage of the Iran war. He has said the conflict is going well for the United States, but it's unpopular with the American public and has plunged the Middle East into chaos.
Our media companies, who have no credibility whatsoever, are putting out information that they know is false. And it's a very dangerous thing for the country.
While Trump has for years disparaged news coverage he deems unfavorable, his recent comments mark an escalation of threats against news organizations. Some press freedom advocates worry about a chilling effect on journalism during wartime and point to freedoms of speech and the press enshrined in the Constitution.
This is not a new phenomenon. What's new is the personal way that President Trump does it.
Harold Holzer is the author of the book The Presidents versus the Press.
Maybe the ugliest thing about this current crackdown is that he's acting like a despotic, authoritarian, military leader who tolerates no pushback. And while that's reflective of the traditional relationship between the presidents and the press, the job of the press is to push back and to look closely and to question.
According to a March 1st Reuters Ipsos poll, only 1 in 4 Americans approves of the strikes by the United States and Israel on Iran, and about half, including 1 in 4 Republicans, believe Trump is too willing to use military force. Others in the Trump administration have also escalated their attacks on the press. At a recent news conference, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth criticized cable news outlet CNN for their reporting on the Iran war.
More fake news from CNN. Reports that the Trump administration underestimated the Iran war's impact on the Strait of Hormuz. Patently ridiculous, of course. For decades, Iran has threatened shipping in the Strait of Hormuz. This is always what they do, hold the strait hostage. CNN doesn't think we thought of that. It's a fundamentally unserious report. The sooner David Ellison takes over that network, the better.
Paramount Skydance CEO David Ellison, whose company is acquiring CNN parent Warner Brothers Discovery, is the son of Oracle co-founder and Trump ally Larry Ellison. The Trump administration must ultimately approve the deal.
They've had an impact on the Washington Post. They've had an impact on MSNBC, although it's recreated itself. They've had an impact on CBS. But it's interesting that their moves are happening concurrently with the declining influence of major news outlets as people turn to alternative outlets of choice in the most narrow of narrowcasting modes to get their information.
You know what ABC is? I think it's maybe the most corrupt news organizations on the planet. I think they're terrible. I don't want any more from ABC.
U.S. Federal Communications Commission Chairman Brendan Carr recently posted on X that broadcasters who air fake news now have a chance to, quote, correct course before their license renewals come up. The FCC has not revoked a broadcast TV station license in more than 40 years, and any attempts to do so by the Trump administration because of reporting would likely be met with lawsuits grounded in the First Amendment, which protects the freedom of the press.